Thank you for being so patient. I have not been able to post any content for the last 20 days. As I have told you, I was out in Salem campaigning and it was very difficult for me to record videos. I kept my Tamil channel going with sporadic videos but could not put any video. Once again, I regret the inconvenience caused to you. Today, I want to talk about unicorns. Unicorns seem to be in the news everywhere. In the last 4 days, I have seen a flood of unicorn stories. The first is Swiggy raising $800 million from new and existing investors, valuing it at $5.4 billion. Also, Zomato raised $150 million, valuing it at $5 billion. Also, I am told yet an app which tracks your credit card payments and has no revenue model is valued at $2.2 billion. I am also told Byju's has bought Akash for a $950 million. In the original model of Byju's, there was no specialty coaching for NEET and IIT. Since there was no revenue coming and the valuations of Byju could not be justified, Byju decided to burn cash and buy Akash. The Akash promoter, who was running a successful model and sold a huge portion of his company to Blackstone Capital, exited very happily. For a major portion of his sale was realized as cash and he becomes a minority shareholder in Byju. He got to have the cake and eat it too, and he must be laughing all the way to the bank. But all these startup stories are dangerous. Let us first look at Ola. Ola started as a ride-hailing app. They said they would go global, went to Australia and tried to debut in London. But as Uber has shown, ride-hailing apps are not going to be profitable because there are two problems in that. One, if there is a surge, nobody is going to pick up a ride-hailing app. And second, how do you treat your gig workers? Worldwide, several countries have brought regulations to treat these people as semi-employees rather than as independent contractors. This will push up costs for these aggregating companies. Then there is no way these aggregators are making money and they are continuously burning cash. This burning of cash is possible as long as there is free money printed around the world. There has been a lot of free money that has been printed around the world from 2008. For the first time, in spite of all the efforts made by the US Central Bank, the US 10-year yield is now at 1.7 and is threatening to go to 2 and 2.15. This will send tremors globally. Uber's debut in the stock markets was less than flattering as reality sunk in and Uber's stock kept plummeting even before the pandemic came, and the pandemic made things worse. Uber is nowhere near making profits, and the people who have founded Uber have long since vacated the company after making the money, and the baby and the bathwater have been thrown out together. Chuck Prince of Citibank once said, "Nobody can stop dancing till the music plays." So we do not know when the music will stop. Why am I so critical of these companies? Now let's take the example of another food delivery app called Deliveroo, which is doing what Swiggy is doing in India, in Europe. This was supposed to be a great success, and this company was listed in the London Stock Exchange. Financial Times reports that as soon as the stock was listed, in 3 trades of trading, the stock price plummeted 31%. This is in spite of having ample liquidity. What this meant is that the valuation of Deliveroo was artificially jacked up by venture capitalists passing the parcel among each other. Once a fair price discovery mechanism came, then the price collapsed, and this price would have collapsed further because there was no delivery mechanism, no trading taking place in London. One of the backers of Deliveroo, Goldman Sachs, bought in $275 million worth of stock, which is roughly one third of the stocks available in the market to keep the stocks propped up. If Goldman Sachs had not moved in, the prices of Deliveroo would have further cracked. Deliveroo follows the exactly same model that what Swiggy and Zomato follows. This is simply not profitable unless they charge more commissions. It is very difficult for a company like Swiggy to make money because the costs involved are very high. And people, you cannot cut back on paying back delivery men. Initially, delivery men were attracted by high margins and high rates for delivery. As soon as Swiggy and Zomato started cutting the amount of money they were giving for delivery men, then protests erupted. If a delivery man is not going to make less than at least 25,000 rupees a month, he is not going to be sitting there. Already, for earning that 25,000 rupees, he needs to have bike and fill gas. Petrol at what rate it is in India, this makes delivery impossible. So Swiggy will be forced to do something. It will either have to surreptitiously increase a delivery charge and add a tip, which you may press innocuously without you knowing. So delivery charges and unsolicited tips is going to make Swiggy impossible. The only advantage of Swiggy is it is home delivered at the same price at which you will buy the restaurant. If there is an escalation of costs, nobody is going to order in Swiggy and Zomato. So neither Swiggy nor Zomato, or for that matter Cred, which aggregates all credit card payments, has a sustainable revenue model. Unless there is a sustainable revenue model, none of these stocks are going to make money. Ola, which started as a ride hailing app, today is now using all the surplus cash it has generated to build a large two-wheeler electric plant. This electric plant is supposed to compete with a company called Ather, which is backed by Hero Motor. Once Ather gets traction, Ather is going to ride on Hero's distribution network, which Ola cannot recreate. Bajaj Auto has already launched electric scooters and has priced them 1 lakh and 1,25,000, and there is a waiting list. The moment Bajaj sees some competition from Ola and traction on electric scooters, you can bet the bottom dollar that Rajiv Bajaj is going to press buttons on that. And there are enough Chinese two-wheeler electric vehicles waiting to be launched. So, for Ola to make money will be the ninth wonder of the world. When money becomes scarce and bond yield goes up, the air will come out of these fair weather balloons. Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. If you use Kindle, you can buy the book using the Kindle link given below. If you want a hard copy, send a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would get in touch with you. At the very end, if you want to get in touch with me, please send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. I am grateful for your support of Be Rich.